We are live. We are
Howdy.
live.
What? Jeff P? What's that?
Yeah, there's a, yep. David. Huh?
I don't get it. You're going to have to fill me in.
Yeah, well, it's because there's Jeff K for Jeff Kane and Jeff P.
Oh,
but
that kind of Jeff P. Got it.
He does mine with a P-E-E. So.
Yeah, when I was a kid, they used to call me Ronald P.
Oh, did they?
I have no idea why. They just did. The girl across the street, I guess it just sort of rolls off the tongue. So somehow I got stuck with that. And to this day, she still calls me that.
You know, I thought of a really funny intro for us sometime. I was going to go, here's Ronnie.
Good night, folks. How you doing? I'll be here all week. Yep.
How did that?
Yeah.
I think it sounded pretty good.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was just about Ed McMahon. Yeah.
Yep.
Once in a while, some Tonight Show comes up on that.
Arrived. Hello there.
Oh, hi, Tiffany. Once in a while, some Tonight Show comes across my stream on YouTube. There's some funny stuff. Paul Stingray, no kidding. How you been, pal?
Oh yeah, he was
far too long. Just got a notification. No kidding.
Uncle Smiley, I've been typing your name for 2 minutes.
Huh?
I was typing Uncle Smiley. You know, I get so many typos, right?
Yeah.
And I kept hitting the I-N-C instead of Uncle. It was.
Oh yeah. Fingers. Yeah. Hello, Jorge. How you doing? Also been a while.
Oh, Jorge's here.
Yeah. M&C. Michael, you're out there somewhere, I guess.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
Lance is here. Tiffany.
Yep, saw Lance. Hi, Tiffany. Said hi to Tiffany. Yeah. Pretty well like that. I got this knot in my neck. I've been on this damn computer too much, man. I think David called it one night. I said something like that, and he goes, "Is it a sleep injury?" I go, "Yeah." I think the night before last, I slept weird, and I woke up with this knot in my shoulder and my neck. I feel like I got hit in the back of the neck with a baseball, a line drive, pow, and it's. But anyway, so that's kind of it. So. You had said something, I think, last week when we were on yours, a hard stop at whatever. I think we're going to do that today here, a hard stop at 3 Pacific. That would be 6 Eastern. Kathy's coming home. Joe, how are you, pal? Kathy's coming home. We're going to go out shopping. So
I was actually going to mention that because Kathy had requested me to be done by 6 as well. So that works out perfectly. Wow. The planets finally aligned.
Yeah. Chris,
I told you to clean up.
Yep. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I'm reading what Chris said. He says, I told you to clean up. Now your wife got you. LOL.
Oh, you mean like clean up how?
I don't know, actually.
I did the dishes. Is that what you're talking about? And she also wanted me to go out and prune this bougainvillea that's hanging over the fence so it doesn't kill the pool guys when they're working on stuff. So I did that. So I've been, I'm trying to be a good, helpful husband.
Yes. Well, I tell you one thing. You guys treat each other really, really well, and that's what,
Hi, Swiffle.
What else can you ask for?
Yeah. I am blessed. I am lucky.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 9 new tanks. Yeah, that's a different story there, Michael. That is and right now I've got 2 that are sitting dry, which is kind of weird, out of 2 dozen. So one is a 20 long, and I'm going to move the Panda Cories I have in a 20. It was my Blue Dream Shrimp tank, and I don't know what the hell happened to him. Hey, Jose. So there's a few left in there. I'm going to move everything in that tank into that 20 long. I'm going to redress it, and then I'll have another 9 new tanks. Yeah, no kidding. And then I'll have another 20 to deal with. I've got enough tanks with where I could probably put another. Whose birthday? Jose's?
Hey, happy birthday, Jose. I didn't know that.
Hopefully I get my Spanish right. Feliz cumpleaños. Am I right? Anybody? I think I'm right.
Yeah.
So, Jorge or Jose will correct me if
Feliz
I'm not.
Navidad is Christmas. I know that, right? Yep.
Yeah, no. Feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jose. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Keep coming back. All that other good stuff.
Right. You got it. He said, yes, Ron.
Huh?
He said, yes, Ron, you got it right.
Yeah, cool. I pay attention. I try.
I don't speak Spanish, but
I grew up here in Southern California, and we lived in Long Beach for part of fourth grade, and then moved to Orange County for the rest of fourth grade. And so I went to 3 different schools that year. And in Long Beach, they were trying to teach us Japanese. And then, so that was just weeks. The next thing I know, they're trying to teach us Spanish. And then, it was always Spanish in the schools in Orange County. Plus, I worked in restaurants and I worked at nurseries. So I picked up little bits and pieces. Hey, Fish Fam, thank you for being here.
Welcome in.
And then, so it was, I picked up bits and pieces, and I had a buddy. He was trying to teach me, and, he lived 2 hours away, and we spent time together whenever we could. And I would always try and, quiz him and get stuff going. And I picked up bits and pieces, but over the years, I forgot more than I ever learned, probably. So it's cool, though. I really should. It's, well, and then, it was a predominant second language here in Spanish here in Southern California.
Yes.
But when we lived in Orange County, the predominant second language became Vietnamese. I couldn't make heads or tails out of that. So that was just so different that, I would have done better. And a lot of Vietnamese speak French because the French that was a French, protectorate or colony. I think French colony for a very long time. What's up, Brandon?
Brandon, how you doing?
Oh, and that reminds me. I was thinking about all those little green dragon plecos I got from Brandon. Hey, Scotty, how are you, bub?
Scotty's here. And also Richard is from Go With The Flow Aquatics.
Richard, Richard, that's right. I didn't see it. Yeah, how you doing?
He's down in South Florida, too.
Yeah. I was thinking about moving those green dragon plecos into the 75. They got they'll have a lot of elbow room.
Yes.
A lot of stuff, a lot of place to feed, more than what they're feeding on in that 40 they're in. Still a good tank. They seem happy, but I think they'd be happier in so.
They might, they're happy. I tell you what, they're happy in just about any tank as long as it's enough.
Yeah, and they're really cool looking little fishies.
When they get bigger, when they get those bristles on their face. I love them.
And I guess they get kind of a green too. That hence the name. I mean, a green mottled look, and scales like dragon scales. I did a little bit of green dragon pleco Google the AI thing, and that's kind of what it came up with. Checker barbs. Yeah.
Oh, checker barbs. Oh, yeah, the checker barbs have those dragon scale type look.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I am pretty much barb clueless.
I tell you what, we got Chris in the chat there. He is a barbaholic.
I mean, I kind of know what some of them are. I know tiger barbs get pretty big.
Maybe 2.5, 3 inches, maybe maximum 2.5.
What am I thinking of that gets?
Oh, tinfoil barb.
Oh, big silver ones.
Big tinfoils get big.
Okay, I never kept drape fins. They're like soft water. Yeah, I don't do soft water. It's not quite hard enough to walk on, but it's.
Christine's here. Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Christine. Oh, hey. Was in? I forgot to hit the thumbs up button on my own stream here. There we go.
Oh, you know what? Here we go. Look at this. I am number 12.
Oh, cool. I'm number 3 because mine doesn't refresh unless I refresh it.
Oh, wow.
And then when I do, the video starts to lag. It just gets weird. I got to get a new computer too. Oh, but was it yesterday? I was out. There's a tree right over that 100-gallon tub, and this is the time of year, and it's weird. I know it's not fall, but it sheds, and it starts pushing out new leaves, new growth, And as it pushes out new leaves, old ones fall. And so I'm constantly pulling the leaf litter off the top of the tub. And yesterday I saw a big yellow shrimp go by, so I know they're still in there. But I saw one of the big Plecosauruses kind of come up. You know, I put those two to get rid of all that algae that was in there, that really soft algae. And I saw one of them come up, and then it went back down into the shadows. It's like having my own Loch Ness Monster. It's kind of cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so maybe someday I'll see too. And, you know, I had a bunch of manzanita soaking in there, and I think that's why that water was so damn dark. So I took it out, and I'll start water changing. I think the tannin level will go back down, and I'll be able to see to the bottom again. So I do miss that. Was Christine sick?
She was feeling under the weather, yeah.
No, I didn't know that. I hope you're feeling better, Christine.
So she had canceled her Monday stream this week because she wasn't
feeling.
I
did not see that go by. Okay.
Yeah. I was there. I was the first one there too. I was like, oh no.
Oh no, that's too bad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you're feeling better.
Yes.
And Maureen doesn't run with it on her own?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so anyway. I think
they make a good, you know, a good pair up there.
They're
yeah. It's fun.
Yes.
Yeah, the one she did a couple weeks ago where I guess it was raining out. She did the tour outside while it was raining. And some stuff in the garage with chemicals. The algicide that she was using. I guess it was that was a hydrogen peroxide base, as I recall.
She got heat stroke, Ron.
Oh, geez Louise.
Heat stroke is what she got.
That's freaking dangerous.
She had a big a big sale in her barn, and
right. I remember you talking about that.
Did she tell you about all the aquariums that were there?
I remember. You know, I think it might have been that last stream going into that, and there were a couple she had her eye on.
I'm not sure how many she got out of it. I know she got a 29, but I'm not sure what else she got. But I was like, wow, that was really nice. Hey, Jody P's here. Hello, Jody.
Hi, Jody. Tiffany, what are you saying there? What kind of algae eaters? Are they like the Chinese or the Siamese algae eaters? Because they are little workhorses. They really are.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Melvin. How you doing, bud?
The Chinese ones I had were fantastic cleaners.
Yeah. Well, I remember last year Scotty did a video on the Chinese. Okay, yeah. I think Scotty chime in. The Chinese algae eaters that just cleaned up your tank. I need to find some. I've got in one of my tanks got that nasty green hair algae, that really stiff stuff, you know, and it just sort of, you pull it up and it just sort of spreads out and everything, you know. So I spend 5-10 minutes every day over that tank trying to pull out wads of it, throwing it out in the garden. All the aquariums are still here, so they're all yours.
Oh, wow.
They've been donated to the Sweet Acres Koi Farm Fund, have they?
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I love your barn, by the way. I want one. Yeah. $279, isn't that cool? I paid more than that for common plecos at the PetSmart.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God, yeah, what was $7.95 or $99 or whatever they are?
Is she talking about the Chinese algae eater for that price?
Yes, I believe so. Is that right, Tiffany?
I got them at $1.90. I get the $1.98 at PetSmart up here. I mean, yeah. But they're little. I'm not sure what the size you guys have, but these are just little.
Yeah. Yep, they ate the hair algae. I'll be darned. Maybe I should get a couple of those, throw them in that tank, let them clean up that algae. See if they will for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, if nothing more, they'll be keeping everything else clean. If they don't eat the hair algae, they'll keep.
Well, there's a couple little common Plecosauruses in there.
Oh, okay.
They're still maybe 2 inches long. The one I saw coming up in the tub, the two of those were the two original that I had that I was moving from tank to tank to tank. And they're 6 or 7 inches long now. And I got a feeling I'm going to be, rod and reel catching those out the end of the summer. But and if that's the case, I don't know, maybe I'll leave them in there over winter. It never gets that cold. And then at some point, I will take them either to Brandon over at the local fish shop, let him give them to somebody with a really big tank, or turn them into fish sandwiches.
Oh, wow. Hey, have you considered, did you keep your Madakas out all winter?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to say they should be fine there. I mean,
they'll freeze over.
Yep.
You know, not here, but I mean, where in Japan, the rice paddies will freeze over. So they can survive that from what I understand. Richard saying Siamese algae eaters eat the blackbird. So do the common plecos. Because I put those, I've got that 29-gallon betta tank.
Melvin's here.
And I had blackbeard in there. And I threw a couple of the little, well, I threw those 2 big plecos first in there. And they cleaned it all up. And then I rotated them into another tank. And that blackbeard comes back. So I threw a couple. When I ended up tossing the big plecos in my 100-gallon tub, I put a couple of the small ones in that 29 with the bettas, and they've kept it under control. In fact, I don't see it at all, but I'm betting if I took them out, whatever's in the water that propagates that stuff again will be back. So yes, go with the flow. I was getting nervous because I was getting some black hair, so I went right away and got those Chinese algae eaters. I'm learning the acronyms here, CAE. Yeah. Cool. Pleco do well with it for sure. Yeah, they do. And, and I really like them. I love the way they look so primitive. The common plecos, or even I guess a lot of the hybrids.
Oh, even the bristlenose look.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a very primitive fish. Mm-hmm. And they're very cool. I like that a lot. Those little green dragons I got from Branton are really spectacular little fishies too.
Oh yeah,
so
you're loving your breed. They're cool.
They're going to be probably a couple years out, I'm guessing, because they're, maybe 2 inches. Still real small.
No, they'll breed at 2 inches. They'll be breeding within probably if you have male and female, they'll be breeding within probably 7 months.
Branton, would you send me 9 of them? So there's a good chance of males and females in that lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they were too young to sex. So.
Yeah. Do you have caves in that tank?
Have what?
Do you have any pleco caves in there with
them? No, not yet. No.
You don't need them right now. I mean, but once they get bigger, when you put that cave in, when they're large enough, and that cave hits there, they'll be in there doing it.
Branton's saying his took a year. So
yeah. Totally.
So. But now, if I move them into the 75, there's some natural caves in the rocks.
They'll do it. Yep.
Okay, so because I there's no place to put, like pipe caves or tube caves. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to get some either some ABS, the black plastic, or the PVC, the white, and I'll get I think they sell them in like 2-foot sections at Home Depot, and I'll cut it in half so I have a couple 1-foot sections. And a couple caps, the 2-inch caps, and just slide them on the end and drop them in the tub outside. I don't know if that's a male and female or 2 males, 2 females, doesn't matter. But I figured I'd drop them in there, give them a cave or 2, and maybe at the end of the year I pull out little baby common plecosauruses. Back to lurking until I hear my name. Yes, sir.
Branton.
Yep.
Branton. You got to stay here, Branton. You ain't going nowhere, son.
Are you at work there, bud? It's still early enough. I guess so. It's 1:45, so 1:45. I think, Branton, you're in Central. Never mind. Don't answer. You're busy. Go to work. Yes, Home Depot. Yep. That's one of my favorite toy stores. Yeah, every time I do a new project, I get a new tool. Am I spoiled? You bet I am.
I like them. You don't have Menards, do you? You don't have Menards out west.
No.
We have Menards, Lowe's, and Home Depot right over in the same shopping area. It's crazy.
That doesn't make sense to me. I wonder how they got away with that.
They're all busy. They are all busy all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is. I mean, where we're at here, it's not built up a lot, so there's a lot of new subdivisions going in, and
right.
stuff like that. So they have need for more of those.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I always wondered how, like, why would, because I don't think it's particularly good for any business to have direct competition in the same parking lot.
Well, it's not the same parking lot. Like there's the street. On this side of the street is Lowe's.
Oh, okay.
And then over around the curve, there's Menards, and then down the way. Yeah, it's all within a mile. I mean,
right.
Probably half mile.
Yeah.
Of each other.
Yeah, it's a regional thing, Tiffany.
Hey, there's.
I think if you got a little further east, you wouldn't see it there either.
I want to ask Drew a question. Did you send me an email with your list? I was looking earlier. I just got back home from the store, so.
Who's that? Hi, Steve.
Drew, Night Owl Aquatics. He's in the auction with us.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm. As long as I get it by, tonight or tomorrow morning, I should be all right.
Yeah.
I don't like to pressure people because I feel very.
You're on the short end of the stick, though.
Huh?
You're on the short end of the stick, though, having to put it all together. So.
Yeah.
A little bit of pressure, So.
I love hosting it.
Come on, you people, get your list into Jeff.
I got you and David. So I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm the video guy. I always wonder how there are so many banks, because there's a lot of money. They keep printing the shit. That's why. There's money there. I remember when banks, Kathy and I were talking about this last night. I bought this little, like carved Chinese box with a dragon on, in the carving, and the little latch, and it's got one of those little secret brass locks on it, And so when I opened it up, there's a pair of little flat punched out metal keys. And it reminded me, because when I was a kid, I had this rocket ship that was, I don't know, about 14, 15, 16 inches tall and maybe 2-3 inches in diameter. And it had 4 little fins that it rested on and a little nose cone and a little spring-loaded thing you put a coin in and push the button and shoot it up inside. It was a little bank. And so not too long ago, I was looking in my drawer and I found this little manila envelope with the key for it. I have no idea where the rocket's been. Gone for years. Too bad. It'd be worth a fortune. So I found these 2 other little stamped out metal keys. I'm thinking they might miss those later down the road. I don't know where we stopped by a yard sale last weekend. We were out of town. We went to Disneyland for a few hours on Friday night, had dinner there. Ooh. And then last Saturday, Kathy's aunt retired from 31 years of teaching grade school, kindergarten, first and second. So they had a big, retirement party at Kathy's dad's and stepmom's, bonus moms, pardon me. And hi, Gil.
Hello, Gil. Me?
I might have to auction off a bunch of my longfin dragons. Oh, you know what? Really? Yeah. I might just have to reach out for a few of those, Michael. So anyway, yeah, so it was fun. We spent the Saturday there and then we came home. But on the way down from Disneyland down to their house, we hit a yard sale. We were hoping there'd be more on the way. So we hit this yard sale. I bought a KitchenAid 4-slice toaster. Ooh. Used, in really good shape, and it works for $5. Wow. I'm going to stick that up on eBay. Hopefully I can get about 50 for it. Into the future. How the heck are you?
So, yeah. Making pear and goat cheese flatbread for the wife. Wow.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds really good. Drew, what kind of plecos? Steve's asking, are you going to be doing another group of those plecos? What kind are they?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Yeah, pear and goat cheese goes really well together, especially if they're good pears.
What are you going to put in the auction, Steve? I've asked him like 4 times.
He's ignoring you because he doesn't want to commit.
I know. He doesn't want to be in our auction.
Doesn't want to commit to anything.
Nope.
I wasn't. Well, Saturday. No, was I?
Ooh, L181. Sweet.
Okay. All right.
Peppermint.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and I don't know if
And I
David.
afford, are they sexed? Are they already sexed, Drew?
I'm not sure. But David, if you're still out there, I don't know if you've seen that there's going to be a pair of real Paraguay ancestors on there. I tell you what, that's something. I love breeding the ancestors. I think I could probably breed any type there is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you know what, everybody out there that may not know, Jeff's the big news, right? All your albino Cory spawned. How they doing?
Oh, they're doing great.
All the little fry hatched out.
I got more fry actually. What the thing of it is, in that tank over there, I haven't actively. Normally, if I'm trying to get fry, I'll have a cave in there. There's no cave in that tank. Like I said, like you mentioned, there's like another type of decor that they can he can wedge her in there and then.
Sure.
But there's little teeny new babies there now. I just noticed that last night when I was walking around here.
These are the albino Corys, not plecos.
Oh, yeah, albino. There's a lot of fry in there.
But you got albino Cory, fresh albino plecos also.
Also, yes.
Wow. And then you said your albino crebensis are showing like they're going to spawn, or have they?
The females that I got from you, their stomachs are so purple, Ron. It's absolutely.
They're really pretty, aren't they?
Oh, they're stunning.
Yeah.
And even the male started getting a little bit of that too. He started coloring up when he seen them. But
yeah.
He's a whole new man now that he's got those ladies by there.
Ah, cool. Hopefully they'll do it for you too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I was kind of kidding when I asked, so did you get some of Cheryl's magic water?
Yeah, I know it.
Is Cheryl going to put some like mason jars of magic water up?
I asked her that one time. I bet if she did, I bet they'd sell.
With a really cool little label. I would never open it. I'd just put it on the shelf. Cheryl's magic water.
Cheryl's magic breeding water. Pour it in your tank and just watch for the magic to happen.
Cool.
Yeah. I guarantee you they would sell.
Yeah.
Simple fact of the matter.
That's funny.
Thank you very much, Melvin. I appreciate that.
God, it's hot. Hot in here because there's no air still.
109 degrees. I don't see how you can take it.
It's it's more. 110 now.
110 now.
Yeah, and the best part is cribs in the crib. Yep.
Yeah.
The best part is 7% humidity.
70%?
7.
Oh, 7%. Oh, it's
this
a very
many.
high heat. Yikes.
This many. Yeah.
Better than 70, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. You walk outside though, and all of a sudden you just turned ash.
I bet 90 degrees here in Michigan is probably like 120 for you there, because I tell you what, with that humidity.
Oh yeah.
You go outside, you almost drink water while you breathe. Yeah. That's how.
Well, like I said, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday it was 115. Yeah.
And
it's just hot in here. I'm trying to get, we got the AC on the other end of the hallway. It's at 72, and there's that little fan, and it's blowing. It keeps it from like being awful.
There's David.
Hi, David.
I'm going to check something out here. You go and keep talking. I'm here with you. I'm going to check something out real quick.
All right.
I may have overlooked something on the description.
Really?
Oh wait, no, I think I got them. I think I got you in there already. I'm going to go take a quick peek.
Is that David stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it. His a little bit different.
Yeah, I love Florida, Richard. Yeah.
Instead of writing all the plant names out, the scientific names, we're just doing bundles, and then he's gonna show them and.
Yeah. And I think if you just never mind. Don't mind me. I was gonna say you don't need to put the scientific names in the description, but you probably do. So, where are you flying out to, Richard? I'm nosy.
Oh, you know what? I don't have them on there yet. Oh, okay. You're going to be right after Cheryl, David.
I got it, Mike. I'll check it out later. Hey, Jesse. How you doing, bud?
Sorry about that. He was the first one that got me the list too, and he's going to be a ways down the list. I hope it doesn't bother him to do that.
I got him. Illinois. Slightly cooler, slightly less humidity, but not a whole lot of either.
Yeah, David's Aquatics.
I want to see family. How cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's neat.
All right. I got you right in after Cheryl. There we go.
Used to have family in Rhode Island and Massachusetts, but no more. I liked it back there too. I liked going to New England.
Jeff sent you a text. Oh, you sent me a text? Okay. Jeff, do you have large, close to adult bristle nose like the ones you sent? Sex doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, if you can, put them in the same box.
Over to Island
I know I can do 2. I know I can do 2, Jose, but 3.
There you go, Richard.
I got a bigger box, but it would be, I can fit 3 in that one, but the shipping would be a little bit more. But yeah, I can do that. I can probably fit 4 in there for you in the big box, if you want. Be like,
I've gotten to where I like the cubes.
Buy 2, get 2 free. How's that sound? That way,
Wow.
it kind of softens the blow on the shipping a little bit, and it kind of balances out that way.
Right.
Because I'm Pleco rich.
Must be
I'm
nice.
definitely Pleco rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 is cool. Yes, it is. Yep. Anything 1 will do, 2 will do better, and 3, well, that's just good business. Oh, there you go. 4 is cool.
I got a large USPS regional box that is nice because it's not the they don't go by the flat rate.
Right. You got the padding for it. That's the stuff you got the padding for.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. This is like I have a large one from an order I got from a while back. I have a large. It's all decked out with the styrofoam already and everything. I just got to peel the old labels off it and put the new ones on it.
Oh. All right.
I use these boxes over again. I get shipped fish here. I'll use those boxes. I'm not letting them go to waste.
Right.
Oh, making a wedding cake. Ooh, yes, that's right for Foxy and Brian.
Yeah.
I wish I was going to that, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Kathy and I talked about it.
I think you should go, and I can live vicariously through you with your videos and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. She's got a job now. She's tethered to a boss. She's loving it. She's having a great time with it. So, wow.
Yep.
92 in New York, and muggy as all hell, I'll bet, Jose. So it's, yeah.
We got to get Scotty involved in these auctions sometime. If not this year, next year. I'm not sure if he ships fish or not, but
yeah. There's always other stuff to do, Scotty. I get that. Well, I finally finished editing a video right before this started. And then
Shane's here, Tanks and Fish. Hey, Shane, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, all right. Hi, Shane. And then I was turning it into, from whatever it is, it's chat. No, shit. Wow. What do I use?
Everybody's going to the Clash but me and you.
Yeah.
Unless we're going. You go.
Yeah. It's the other end of the country, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was turning it into the MP4 file so I could put it up, and the computer just freezes, right before the stream starts. So.
Well, if you don't go, then David Elfish has to go.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, one of you guys got to go so I can live vicariously through your video.
Well,
And you
David
can
drive there. He's just right down the street.
Who is?
David.
Oh, he's about 4 or 5 hours away from.
Right down the street. He can drive there.
Yeah, 5-hour drive. I could do that.
Yeah. What the hell?
You're not going to the Clash, Brenton? I'm not going. I'm not able to go.
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen Eric Wyrock in a while either. He was going to drive us, and I told him in one of the streams a while back that I wasn't able to go, and he never said anything. So I don't know. I hope he doesn't come here to pick me up, and I'm not like
not ready. Whoop! Got to pack quick.
Oh, air conditioning earlier.
Oh, who's got air conditioning? I would love. Yeah, they took mine. It's in the garage. Left the house today under aircon only early. Yeah, really. 5,000 miles, a bit too far to travel. Where are you at, Tanks and Fish?
Britain,
Shane?
UK.
Is that 5,000 miles from the UK to Pennsylvania? Is it five? It's not 5,000 miles across the pond, is it?
Might
I'm
be.
thinking 3.
Well, let me see
But,
now.
you got to jump. You got to jump through hoops for the whole passport thingy in the UK. Cool.
It's almost 3K from coast to coast at the longest of this country here.
Here, yeah.
I'm
You
wondering.
can get 3K if you go diagonally from like San Diego to wherever it is in Maine. So yeah.
Up there at the tip of
Yeah.
what is that state up there anyway? At the very top up there.
Maine.
Maine?
Northeast. Far northeast as you can go in the United States is Maine, or continental United States is Maine. Yeah.
I've only lived in this country for 60 years. I have no idea. I don't know. Isn't that terrible?
And I guess the other diagonal would be, southern Florida, like the Keys, all the way up to Seattle, Washington, something like that. So and you pretty much crisscross the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't
I
even know.
want to go back to Florida to go to the parks, and I guess now it's just Kathy'd never go this time of year, just too damn hot. We went a couple years ago. We went in March, I think, and it was lovely. We got a lot. Well, we got some rain, but for the most part, it was absolutely wonderful. Had a great time.
Oh,
I got
speaking
sick
of rain,
for a couple days out of nowhere. Yeah.
speaking of rain, what I've been doing is I put some buckets out last night to start pouring. I'm starting to collect rainwater.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to use that for my softer water fish until I get my RO unit. I figure, I could at least top off with it. It might help
Yeah.
rather than use a tap. So,
Right.
but
I've heard people talk about, good, inexpensive RO units on eBay. I have not looked into it, but I have been mulling around in my brain. What if I chopped into the water supply line in the garage over the water heater and then came out and all that drip irrigation garbage I used to make a fill system, do it all in get copper going down and then go out in PVC. I would guess Rhode Island. What about Rhode Island? That's where my folks were from.
welcome back, Cecil.
Yeah, so anyway, just like redo that whole thing. But I still got to come up with I wish I knew what I was doing then and drilled all the tanks, for
The only thing about that,
where to put them.
the only thing about that is that if you decide to downsize or something, and you just have like 1 or 2 tanks, and you got that. I don't know. I've never drilled a tank yet, but
Yeah. Well, and I've seen people seal them up. You just, another square piece of glass, bunch of silicone right over the hole. Take the bulkhead out and just seal it up with a piece of glass and silicone. So, it's certainly doable. The farthest point.
Rhode Island is the farthest point. Okay.
No, wait, no. Maine's further, I'm thinking, isn't it? I mean, Maine's way up in the corner all by itself. It's on the Canadian border with, what is that? Is that Newfoundland?
You should go. I regretted not going years ago, especially since watching all the live streams from here. I went last year and had a blast.
I'll bet. Yeah. Yeah.
Is Bwizzle going this year? I haven't seen Brandon in a while.
I remember he popped in either your stream or my stream. It's been a month or so.
It's been it's a good solid month, if not longer.
Yeah. New Brunswick and Nova Scotia and Quebec. And Maine is tucked way up in there.
Mm-hmm.
And Rhode Island's further down, coastal. My folks came from Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Yep, Nova Scotia. In fact, if you go to, I think it's Ann Arbor, Maine, you can take a ferry there across to, is it Ann Arbor?
We have an Ann Arbor here in Michigan.
No, that's my mistake. Yeah, I didn't mean Ann Arbor. God, where is it? It's one of the coastal burgs. I take the ferry across to, it might be to Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. Goes across maybe from Portland, Maine to Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. And I wanted to do that. I wanted to take this massive long road trip and then come all the way back down the St. Lawrence and, never got quite that far. So
still quite an adventure you had.
Oh yeah, twice got to do it.
Yeah.
I love driving across Canada.
Mm-hmm. I've been there 5 times. I didn't go real far. We went to Toronto once, and then before I met Kathy, I was up in over the bridge, past the bridge. I was just into Canada, not too far, maybe up to 50 miles inland.
Right.
And it was nice. I
got my first oil change on my truck in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
Yeah.
That was the 5,000 mile mark. Brand, got a new truck, broke it in on the road. Okay, all right, Tiffany, I get it. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I promise.
Sorry, I'm late. You have no reason to be late. I want to see why I want to see what her excuse is for being late this time.
Is she? She's working.
Oh, I'm working. Well, that makes sense. Well,
you shouldn't even be here at all then.
That's definitely a good reason to be.
although we do appreciate it. So.
Yeah, you're never late anyway, right?
Yeah, always just right on time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun.
She's going to have some really cool stuff for us to watch here pretty soon. She's on a project. I don't want to ruin it for us.
No Easter eggs.
We've got quite a project coming up.
Yeah. What do they call those?
Yep. She says she has to pay my bills. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a joke. My evil twin.
Yeah, no spoilers. That's what I was looking for. No spoilers.
Elishan, hello. Elishan's here.
Oh, hello. Bar Harbor. Bahaba.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not too far from where you parked the car. Down by the Lodge Frog Farm.
In the yard.
Yeah.
The car is in the yard.
Over by the Lodge Art Department. Jesse. Oh, Jesse. Okay. Yeah. Sent videos. Jesse's loading up. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, is he loading you down?
No, it's all right. Yeah, Branton and David both sent all linked in one piece.
Is that good?
That's going to make it easier, I think.
Oh, does it make it easier? Okay.
I think so. Yeah. It's fish adjacent. What the hell does that mean? Adjacent to what? Where did Alshon go? There.
Oh, she's raising a baby bird right now.
Who is?
Mel is. She says, I've posted 2 shorts. I got to check that out on baby bird that I'm raising.
What kind of?
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, Sean, I just gave you the wrench there. What kind of baby bird?
Yep. I know. I'm here, Jesse. Jesse just sent me a message. I just sent around the videos.
Yeah. Hey, Greg.
Greg's here. Hey, Greg.
Yep. Yeah, it's a robin. Oh, cool. We don't see those here.
Oh, now that you're here, I forgot. I got to add your other item, Shirley. I'll do that after the stream.
Hey, Shirley.
You talked about.
I've seen them in parts of California. I usually see them on a lawn after it's been watered, hunting for earthworms, pulling earthworms out of the ground. Robins. They are pretty birds.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Yeah.
It's the robin is our state bird here.
Oh, is it really? Yeah. I think ours is one of the quails. There's two quails, a valley quail and a mountain quail. And I can't remember which, but I think it's one of the quails.
Now, which is it? Arizona, where the roadrunner is the bird of?
Could be. We've got them all over here.
Yeah, they're really cool. Those. I mean,
yeah, they are. Yeah, and they're all named Bob. We call them all hi Bob, and they stop and look at us because
I'm going to ask you this one.
They come by and they'll just sit there and listen to me, you know.
Are the females called Carol?
No, they're all Bob.
All
Bob or Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Bob or Barbara. Bob.
Bob.
B period, O period, B period. Bob. Yeah, like that. And they're a very cool bird.
Oh, the Virginia bird is a cardinal. That's nice.
Oh, neat. Yeah. Nope, don't do cardinals here. What's this? So far, this baby bird, aka Ferd Turgeson, second.
And there's Craig.
What a great name. It's the most popular thing on my channel. Oh, very cool. Ferd Turgeson.
So we got Gil and Craig here from Australia now. Hey, Craig.
Oh, what's up, Craig? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Dried out a little maybe after the floods. And as I recall too, was it your fiance, like her arm got all screwed up, all better now, I hope? Healed?
Did you see what Scotty wrote there?
I think Texas
State Bird are vultures because there are tons of them flying around. You got to look at them, Scotty. Shake your fist at them. Say, "I'm not ready yet." Go someplace else. I'm not ready.
Yeah, kind of getting ready for work. I understand, Paul. Oh. At least you work for you. That's pretty cool.
Hey, I seen Paul the other night in our live stream.
Oh, very cool. Hi, people I missed, he says.
Hello, Paul.
I don't know what our state bird is. To Google. Yeah. What is it? Alaska. The state bird is the mosquito.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, apparently 6 or 8 of them can fly away a full-grown Winnebago. The mosquitoes in Alaska. It's all right, folks. I'll be here all day.
Well, I tell you what, you go to Canada a certain time of year, they have what's called black flies.
Yeah.
And those things are huge. They'll take a chunk out of you.
Yeah, right through your shirt.
They will.
They'll go right through a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They are some fierce. I mean, we went up there and they're talking about we're like from down in Michigan, like, yeah. No big deal. They got like gear on to cover it.
Yeah.
And we were like, we thought we were being invaded by,
Yeah. Yeah, the deer fly are nasty too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the skeeters. When I was up in Banff in what is that, Alberta in the Canadian Rockies, the Banff National Park. Oh, God, it's pretty up there. But they do mosquitoes and deer fly really well. Very cool.
Yeah, nice. Oh, did I tell you that Dr. I had I canceled my stream yesterday. I told you about that.
Yes.
Because I was getting some work done for the auction and whatnot, and then I got a message from Dr. Ted.
Yes.
He wanted to do a tour. He wanted to do some other things around his place because he got a bunch of new fish are spawning, and he's got lots of fry. Cool. And I said, well, I'm not doing my show today, but next week, possibly.
Yeah. So last week when he was on, I kept putting his link in the chat for the book.
Yeah, George is asking. Oh, wow, yeah.
So I got his hardcover version.
I'm gonna send him your link to your channel here. 1 second.
Who's that?
George Ackerballs is asking he wants to come watch the live stream, but he.
Oh, cool.
He subbed to you, but I don't think he has his notifications on.
Oh.
Share. Okay, there we go. Copy.
Yeah, cool.
There we go. I just sent it to him there.
Nice. We're going to look in the 186 element. For whatever reason, that reminds me of the 501st Legion. I wanted to join them.
The Foreign Legion?
The 501st Legion.
I never even heard of that. What is that?
Really? They are, it's a Star Wars thing. They're all the, their motto is bad guys doing good. So they're all in like Stormtrooper. They've got all their own Stormtrooper stuff, Darth Vader-y kind of stuff, all the Empire side stuff. The costumes, they're, like cosplay.
There he is. George is here. Hey, George.
What's up, George? And then they go to hospitals, for kids and do all kinds of stuff like that. So I like them.
Oh, yeah.
I know you saw The Mandalorian.
Yes. I love that.
All right. You remember towards the end of the first season when they had all those stormtroopers and that one guy, what was his name? Moff Gideon.
Yeah.
The bad guy. All those stormtroopers. I mean, there's no way they could get enough stormtroopers to do what they needed to do. So they put the word out. Those are all 501st Legion volunteers.
Oh, wow.
They, showed up. They got all their own gear, all their own, all their own gear, everything. Wow. So it's kind of cool.
They didn't have to be They didn't be decked out by the crew.
No, it's all theirs. Yeah. I can't.
There's 186 elements here. 186.
Yeah, that's all right, George. I forgive you. How you doing? All healed up? When's the next trip to Disneyland? That's what I want to know. We went last Friday for a couple hours. Actually, we went to California Adventure and we had dinner there. So, yeah, that was fun when I got to meet George and his family there.
I know it. I was
thoroughly enjoyable.
I wanted to be there. I wanted to be there too.
We only just sort of got together and actually there's a brand new little shop at the exit for the Haunted Mansion. So we just, we met there and we hung out for, 10, 15 minutes and, got to meet the family. And then we went our separate ways and did our separate stuff. Then 3C here, that's chilly. No kidding. Wow. So what's here? Let me see if I can figure this out.
3C. Greg, we get minus 60 F. Oh, that's right, Jody. It gets cold here in the States. Yeah. Yeah, that'll freeze you. You won't be walking barefoot, mate. I can tell you. You won't be walking barefoot. I can guarantee it. Not for very long, anyway. Gee.
So it's a little bit over 43 here, Craig.
43. Yikes.
What do you think of them apples, pal? Yeah, mine would too, Craig. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's 110 Fahrenheit right now here.
That's really interesting. You see what Christine put?
I did not.
Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, Virginia, and West Virginia. All of the cardinal is all of their state birds.
Well, how original of them all.
Wow. Yeah, I know it.
There's that many of them to go around, I suppose, huh? Yeah, I love for it. Yeah. And the relative humidity, I don't know if this has to it doesn't, it's a percentage. So it doesn't matter. Our relative humidity right now is 7%. 110 degrees, says it feels like 108. I think they've been smoking their lunch. and it's I watched Mandalorian with my grand. I love that show. And I'm waiting they didn't do a season 3. They're supposed to do a movie, a full-length feature called The Mandalorian and Grogu. And then they were talking about a season 4 afterwards. I wish they would figure it out. Disney has just gone, Paul, have a great day at the office, man. And thanks for being here.
Oh.
My daughter went to college in Arizona. I almost didn't visit. What part of Arizona?
You too,
Because
Paul. Thank you.
what's in Flagstaff? Is that
It's Arizona, right?
yeah, but I'm trying to remember what school it is in Flagstaff. Flagstaff's gorgeous. I like Flagstaff. You're kind of like, some of it's in the pines, some of it's, sort of just below the pines. So it's considerably cooler. It's a higher elevation. Our heat index is supposed to be 110 tomorrow. We'll still beat you. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
maybe not.
That's
Yeah, just stay inside, stay hydrated, really. Really, really, really. Yeah, and humid. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. God, when it's like 12, 15, 18%, it's humid here. Now, there's times when the monsoons kind of come in, and it gets cloudy. They come in from the southeast up the Colorado River up that way, off the Gulf of California, between Baja California and mainland Mexico, and it gets humid here. I mean, but it's
I love
rare.
that 12 to 15 humidity. That would be perfect. I would love it.
Yeah, it's nice when it's dry like that. Yeah.
When you're 30, 40, and 50.
Your skin dries out. I mean, it just really does go to flakes. I'm getting all my ball pythons go today. No more snakes for George. Really? Yeah. Yeah.
George, yeah. Well, you know what?
Okay, so right outside of Tempe, Phoenix, Scottsdale area, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's
full bore on the fish. He's got a lot of new fish, and I don't blame him. I mean, I think first and foremost, he's more of a aquarist than a herpetologist.
Yeah. Is that the U of A? 186. Is that U of A? Is that the Sun Devils? I don't know. I've been to Tempe in the winter. It's gorgeous, that part of the world. I love Scottsdale too in the winter. Really nice.
Hey, Don's here. Hey, Don.
30 of them, George. You going to sell them all, or what's up, Don? Welcome in. ASU. Okay. Thank you. It's all right. I don't like downtown Phoenix area. On the I-10 going through there, it's just, oh my God, it's just, every time I go through there, it's under construction and it's just a mess. The traffic absolutely sucks going through that part of Arizona. I've got a friend that lives northwest in Prescott, and that's really nice. And then a little further east, just a little further east on the 40 is Williams, Arizona. You can take the train from Williams up into the Grand Canyon and back. It's like a day trip. It's really fun. You're up in the pines there, and it's nice and comfortable. It's cool. And then a little further east is Flagstaff, and that's pretty. It's college town.
Now there's that Yuma. Is that the 310 to Yuma?
Yeah, all the way in the southwest corner. That's where Mexicali lives.
Oh, yeah. Does that train still run through there, I wonder? Or what?
You'd have to ask Jorge.
Jorge, does that train still run there? See if he's here. He might be.
Yeah, not a clue. And then a little further east, the Behringer Meteor Crater. I sound like, the tour guide or travel log for Arizona. I like northern Arizona. It's pretty. It's really pretty.
Belle had a seizure. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Oh my God! Yes, it scares me too.
Holy crap! What's going on?
Belinda had a seizure yesterday. It scares the heck out of me. I think
She's not old enough for that kind of crap, is she?
No.
Well, I guess my friend lives in Prescott. Yeah.
Is that the first time she's done that, Craig?
Interesting. Why, Christine? Gotten too big too fast, or what? My buddy loves it.
I bet I would rather live someplace where it's hot, like Arizona or Texas or where you're at, than here.
Yeah.
I'm at the point right now where I have no fondness for winter at all.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I get it. I tell you what. Ask Chris if he's still out there. He loves Christmas. He loves it.
I only had to say it again. I'm sorry.
I said, ask Chris Stubbs how he likes the winter.
Oh, yeah. After last winter,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was their 100-year winter
And the
probably.
winter before that, and the winter they get pummeled up there. They
Yeah.
get absolutely gobsmacked.
Yeah. Oh, a few times. Okay, wow, yeah.
Oh, a few times a year. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
She
no.
loves Surprise. Surprise, yeah, it's lower, it's flatter, it's closer to the desert. That's just north. Where's that? Just northwest of the Phoenix area, Scottsdale. Uh, wow, interesting. Uh, I like the part of Prescott, the old town. I mean, I like that. Uh, and I like where my buddy lives. It's up in the hills. It's pretty arid still where he lives. It's not a lot of trees and stuff. It's pretty. It is pretty arid right there. Um, and then a little further east, you get into Prescott Valley, where boy, that's just grown nuts. I don't know if I'd want to live there.
Don just chimed in and said, "I like eggnog."
Thank you, Don.
Where did that come from?
David's in the chat somewhere. I'm sure he'll chime in for that one.
Yeah.
Probably throwing up.
No, he's actually saying, "Yeah, it really is good, but I'm not going to let Jeff know it."
Of course.
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
If you're lurking out there, David, you know.
Yeah. When I lived along the coast before we moved here, I loved spring. God, that was probably my favorite time of year. And my yard in the spring, everything in bloom. And wow, yeah, I miss that. Spring here's nice, but it's like, boom, it's over and it's hotter than shit. So, yeah, just that quick. Doesn't take long.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. We keep talking. Well, I keep talking about it more than Kathy. We're talking. I guess there's an old movie. I couldn't tell you what it was, and it's about some woman that goes to Italy and ends up relocating there because she could buy a villa for $1 or €1 or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, Under the Tuscan Sun. Is that the movie you're
talking about? Yeah. That's a fun movie.
My wife loves that movie.
Yeah, there's like a newer version, something to that effect now. On Apple TV, maybe, or maybe Paramount or one of those. We'll watch it in the next,
I'm trying to think of the actress.
Huh?
I'm trying to think of the actress who was in that movie. She was also the mother of Superman in the Justice League. She was the star of that movie, Under the Tuscan Sun.
It'll pop up in the chat here in just a minute. I think Tiffany will nail that for us.
I think it's Diane or Deanne something. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Not a clue. But yeah, that's a fun. So I saw that movie and I got to think, wow, for €1, you can buy, a place that's kind of derelict, but I like fixer-uppers. What the hell? And then just move there. And Kathy goes, still got family here. I go, yeah. And she goes, my mother-in-law. I go, perfect. Your mother-in-law is Italian. She would love it. So, but my dad, he would never move. Diane Lane. Thank you.
That's it. I knew it started with a D, didn't I say that?
Yep.
Diane Lane.
Perfect. Thank you. That's a neat movie. I like that. And I don't remember what the new one is. We saw a trailer for it the other night. I don't remember what the woman's thing is, but she's going there. She gets a place for €1, and her dad shows up, and he's like, the dad, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I'm worried about you. You can't do this. This will never work. Blah blah blah. And then he meets this woman I forgot what she is. The mayor of the town. Next thing you know, they're in love. And it turns out he used to be like a Michelin chef or something like that. So perfect. Now he's into.
Huh.
So now you don't need to watch it. So
everybody's in love at the same time, pretty much.
Yeah.
Between the Tuscan Sun and Cheryl's breeding water, I mean, come on, are they drinking it?
So I'd have to leave all my aquariums behind. That's okay. I could probably start over there, I suppose.
A couple jars of that up on the auction, just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll add it myself. See what happens. No, just kidding.
No.
Hmm. Yes.
So anyway, we have been talking about relocating off and on. Texas, you know,
Where all of you lived, Ron?
I beg your pardon?
How many different? Where all of you lived? I mean,
All Southern California. Well, except for about a year, maybe a little over a year, Lake Tahoe, California.
oh, okay.
Actually, both sides, State Line, Nevada, and South Lake Tahoe, both sides.
Did you start your channel in Lake Tahoe, or was that?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about 2 years ago now.
Really, is it only that? It seems like it's been about 3 or 3
No,
years.
no, it's still new.
Yeah, mine was fairly new at the time, also. But I started I started the fish channel.
Yeah.
I had a gun channel, but I took that all down because YouTube didn't like it.
No.
So I took it all down and I started my fish channel. So,
Right.
and that was in 21.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. June 1st, 2023. So just a couple weeks ago, it's 2 years.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, I keep wondering what the hell am I doing here?
what do you mean in your channel or your house, or what are you talking about?
No, in the channel. Yeah.
You're doing great.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Then you don't need anything else, as long as you're enjoying it.
It is fun. There's, I don't know. I think I have expectations. I need to put up more videos because lately, right? We started that eBay thing, and so now I feel like kind of like a pinball. It's like all over the place. It's just too many places. Can you tell when someone subbed you? I know I've been subbed to Ron for long. Well, I know you can see when stubs come and go. I think you can actually find the list of who's on the sub too.
You can if they allow it. Whoever subs you, they have an option. They can either be a known sub, or so when they sub you, they'll come across and say such and such subbed you, or they can keep it completely anonymous. You never know who subbed you, and they can be subbed you for years and not even know it.
All right. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
Yep.
They're doing well. Thanks, Tiffany. Do I need to answer it 3 times? They're doing okay. They play together periodically. They're at opposite ends of the tank. Maybe they had a tiff. I don't know. But no signs of spawning. Nothing like that. How about yours? And we're going to need a tour of your aquariums. Aquaria? You like that? How's that? So, yeah. I was just looking. I was probably getting sidetracked. Multi-half-assing. I did a whole video. It's coming out. I got to come up with a thumbnail for it. And it's about, really, I think the underlying theme is multi-half-assing.
That's all right.
Tiffany has that glitch. Is that actually a glitch? I think she's just doing it to me. Copy, paste it, copy, paste it, copy, paste it. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Oh, yes. Thank you, 186. Yep, we got the auctions coming up this coming Saturday. It's going to be awesome, too. We got a lot of really cool stuff.
Oh, wait, help me out again. Tanks and Fish. That's Shane, right?
Yep, that's Shane.
Okay, good. Yeah. What were for angelfish? Okay, yeah. Jason. I know Jason uses those terracotta watering spikes. You can I think they're cheaper than the actual smooth rounded ones with the, the fancy base on them. Just like nestle it down into, if you've got substrate, nestle it down into the sand and gravel. What's that, Jeff?
Speaking of which, Jason, who does that with his watering spikes, just messaged me. So,
oh, cool.
Right. Yeah, they work. I mean, those also work. They're great for plecos too, for their caves. They work better, in my opinion, than actual purposely built pleco cave. I've had a lot of success with them.
Okay, but Shane was talking about for angelfish.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Absolutely.
But I know they're tall enough. I mean, are they tall enough? Usually they want to go up a little bit higher.
Oh, okay. Now I've noticed those the smooth cone ones, right? You can buy those. They even got a cage that goes around them. What's that? So like after they lay their eggs, you put the cage over it, or what? My parents ate their.
Aren't you? Don't they have enough food? They have to come over to eat your fish. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. That's bad.
I was going to run with that, and I thought, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut here.
I did it for you. You're like, I know Jeff's going to do it. Great minds, right? Great minds.
Yeah, no. Oh God, yeah. Mine spawned on Amazon Swords. Yeah, my Cory spawned on Amazon Swords. That made life real easy. Then you can just collect the leaves, watering spikes, and slate. Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of
I think it was slate years ago when my first angelfish on a long, kind of a skinny piece of slate. Slate's great. I mean, it's a great stone. And if you go to like a flooring supply company, you can probably get slate that's all been split into, like what, maybe 3/8, half an inch that they use for slate floors. And if they're big slabs, I don't know if you've got a skill saw, you can buy a carbide blade and just score it with a carbide blade. You could probably score it with something else and snap it, but you can cut it with a carbide blade pretty easily. I think he has the
L1. Oh yeah, that's the peppermint bristlenose. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have some of those in the auction.
And that's a lot of 5, is that right?
I'm not sure.
I thought I saw it go by in the chat earlier when I was asking him about that. Mine laid on a stick, yeah. Mine just look at each other lovingly.
Wow. Yep, those are bristlenose, Christine. They're just a different color. Oh, it's a gold nugget. Ah, okay.
What is?
His pleco's a gold nugget.
Oh.
Yeah. Where's it? 181 is that's a peppermint bristlenose. I told Ron had been underfeeding the tank because I didn't hear they had babies. The eggs disappeared one night, so I thought they ate them.
You know what may help that if they disappeared overnight? Now, I've heard this several times from other people, but you all know I watch Adrian's Fish Room. And he leaves a nightlight on over the tank, and they're less inclined to eat the eggs. He does that for his electric blue cars as well. They're less inclined to eat their eggs if there's a light on, if you leave a light on. So think about that.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference between L188 and 183? It's
two. Two is the difference.
Huh?
2 is the difference.
Well, no, that's not. Right. Besides that, yeah, but
all right, fine.
One of them has a white border that will be a little more, it'll stick, and then the other one doesn't, but another one has, I think it's the white spots are a little more brilliant. That's...
All right, L181.
181 and 183.
L181 pleco resuming. Oh, just get up there. Dan's fish. Dan had a nice picture. And then L183.
Yeah.
Image. Okay.
No, I caught it. I caught the number. It's the same.
I'm trying to find a couple good. Here, let's try it this way.
That's true. If you use lighting at night, will help save those babies because they can defend their fry better that way.
Yeah, I think that might be worth. Worth looking into, Tiffany.
What's that? The L83 or?
No. The night lights.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find, to where I can put two side by side, and there's just no way. Oh, my wife is home.
Oh, what time is it?
Quarter till.
Quarter till. Okay.
So we'll wrap this up in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So here is.
I don't have the peppermint, Jose, but I'm going to get them. And I'll tell you what I want to get is also.
What?
Now, there's the 183. It has the more brilliant white border on its fins.
Okay, yeah, this is a 181.
Yep.
Without the brilliant white border.
And that one right there.
And then up here's the 183.
I like the 183 better myself.
I do too, but I'll be real honest with you. I like them both.
Yeah, I like them both, but I find
they are so different. Now look at this. They're calling this a 183 without the borders. Do they lose that as they get older? Did I hear that once upon a time?
No.
Either that, Tiffany, or pull the eggs if you can, and then put them in something with an airstream. And not the trailer, just like bubbles. And then, I'm going to roll today, aren't I? And then a little bit of methylene blue, and then change the water a little bit every day, and put you might need to redose. And with methylene blue, don't pour that stuff. Dip something in it like a pipette. You don't need to squeeze even. Just dip it in, pull it out, dip it in wherever you're keeping the eggs. And hey, Jesse.
Jeff K's here.
Oh, you getting a storm?
Whoops.
Cool.
Geez, that's my bad typing again.
And then that's enough to turn the water plenty blue. So anyway, let me kill this. There we are. We're back. Yeah.
There was.
Oh, hey, Jeff. How are you?
They're real close looking. Yes.
Welcome in. I was like.
Do you have time to look up two different plecos? One is the Rio Paraguay Ancestris, and then another one's the L519.
All right, let's do Rio Paraguay first.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've seen these before. That's gorgeous.
Yeah. Just so you know, there's going to be some of those in the auction on Saturday.
Really, from who?
Ross Baltimore.
Oh, wait, didn't he have some up last time?
Not last time, but he had some on Skipper's auction, and David bought them.
Oh,
look at that! Isn't that beautiful with the red spots?
I don't know if I can. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I tell you what. So there's that one, and then
that's nice.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that brick red and black. Yeah. Okay. And what was the other one?
L519.
If I keep this up, Jeff, I'm gonna have to get a job.
You know what?
I'm gonna have to get a job.
Buy all these fish? Oh yeah, I know it. See?
I don't want a job. I've had jobs. Jobs are grossly overrated.
Now look at those. Now aren't they pretty?
All right. How's that?
Yes, it's a honeycomb.
Rio Itanez.
I tell you, I'll get those and I'll breed them like I do all these other ones here.
Yeah.
Do
do you know what Ross's went for it at Skipper's auction, the Rio Paraguay.
Rio Paraguay, yeah. But we have a young pair in ours Saturday.
Oh, are they sexed or just two fish?
Oh no, they're sexed, male and female.
Mm-hmm. Wow, might have to like stop. I'm always hesitant to bid against people in the chat, being one of the admins.
You know what? There's a saying about that. When it comes to the bidding, there's no friends. It's blood. It's blood. I tell you what, you should see when Jody and David went at it. They went at it hard, and
yeah,
Jody won.
I remember somebody. I seem to remember that. Somebody went up. Jeff, you still at work, or are you home now, or on the way?
Wabenmuster. Ooh.
So I remember, somebody bid my orange. What the heck they call it? Orange sunkissed shrimp up. Like I was just jaw dropped.
It's not too late, Drew. You can still do that.
There's what are golden nuggets? What are these golden nuggets of which Jose speaks?
Dr. Ted Coletti's here.
Hey, Ted, check this out. Where are you? You were on Jeff's stream last week with us, right? You did the whole tour. I kept throwing your link in the chat, so I figured I got to do this, and here it is. What do you think?
I just happen to know he doesn't have a wrench. I wasn't sure if you'd want to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I was like,
I think this is the first time he's been here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
welcome in anyway. Yeah. Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure, really. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what the auctions are all about, George. They're bidding wars. They're supposed to be, because theoretically that is an auction. So, and it's based on, the value that people think or believe something to be. So.
I was going to say to Drew, if you want to add those to your list before you send it to me, go ahead and do it, or even afterwards. I mean, if you already, I haven't seen your list yet, but it's not too late. If you want to do that, you can.
I'm looking forward. Yeah, it'll be fun. It's only a couple days away.
Yep.
Day after tomorrow.
Yep.
Geez, that came quick.
He says what?
I said, geez, that came quick.
I know it. That's the reason why I start like a week or two after the last auction. I started, getting on vendors and saying, okay, let's get the list going. And
really, Jeff? Wow.
The reels were a no sale.
Interesting. Huh? They are pretty fish.
They are.
They really are pretty fish. Yeah. So July then will be the 19th, third Saturday, the 19th.
Third Saturday. Oh, our July one's July 5th. We're scheduled out through August right now.
Wait, July 5th? That's only like 2 weeks away.
Well, it's because I'm trying to keep it separate from Skipper's, and he's already has his for July, so I just went ahead and scheduled out August. So
okay, that just seems too close, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only plecos that sold from Ross was the smaller Blue Phantom to whip. Oh, cool. All right.
And if we decide to postpone it, we can always reschedule it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Whip it for that month. Okay, we don't have to, but
yeah,
I'd like to do it every month.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about a month apart personally, but it's not my gig, so I'm just here to help.
That sold from Ross was a smaller blue. Oh yeah, the smaller Blue Phantom to whip. Yep.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where I think we got home probably pretty late from Orange County, so I was gonna go check it out, and I think I forgot all about it by the time we got home and had dinner and honestly, there's time I would much rather hang out with my wife than, go to somebody, this one I'm part of. So, and she understands, but to go hang out at Skipper's auction when I could spend the rest of the evening with my loving wife, I'd rather do that.
Yeah, this kind of a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, yes. It takes nothing for me to think that one through. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So she's out there milling around doing something. So, yeah.
I've been looking for a while now. Let's see here. No idea. For
I
the
see her back there. There she
for
is.
the gold nugget pleco, I have no idea really.
Look at this.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you? Is
I'm
it
here. Hi, fish keepers.
is it warm enough for you?
No, actually, it's only 110 today.
So another 10 degrees, it would be perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
110.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very draining at first, and then you get used to it, and then about the time you get used to it, it starts cooling off.
Not the same, Ted. Not the same. I like Skipper, but it's just.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. We're going to wrap it up here in about 5 minutes.
No, take longer. I want some time. 30 minutes. You guys can have 30
No,
more
Jeff's
minutes.
got to go.
I've got to go in 5 minutes because I already had it. When Ron mentioned it earlier, I said, but Kathy asked me if I could because she wants me to work on something upstairs. So.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Well, your Kathy has my permission.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Don't tell her she said that. 'Cause
Have a good day.
I don't want to start
you
it.
too. You too, Kathy. Thanks.
It's almost have a good night back there. It's going to be 6 p.m. in about 4 minutes back there, Kathy.
Ross says the minimum Phantom was $60. Dan's has them for $49.99. Now, is it 5.5 inch long fish? That's the one that Ross is doing. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah. Wait, there it is again. What's a golden nugget? What am I missing? Is that a
It's a
pleco?
golden nugget pleco. You can look that up if you want to real quick. It's a golden nugget pleco.
She really is, Christine. I am so lucky. I love her so much. So.
Yes, she is.
And you know what, Christine? Once upon a time, she wandered in while I think you were maybe on your stream, and I've come to the conclusion you could be sisters with my mother-in-law. You look so similar. So I've got mother-in-law in Huntington Beach and my mother-in-law's sister in Illinois.
Yeah. Dan's is okay. That's probably the reason why. I mean, the bigger ones probably cost more.
Oh my!
I think that how much on the wet spot? I don't know.
There they are. There's the golden nugget.
Oh, look at the one the guy's holding on there. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty. I will look, see how much at the wet spot. Hang on, let me see if I can pull that up.
There it is. Let's see what they have with the wet spot here. Yeah, buy another one, see what happens.
The wet spot. And that's the one in Portland, yeah?
Yep.
Between 55 and 65. 2 to 3 inches what they have in stock.
Is that the large? Oh, they have a bigger size, right? Or is that the large?
No, they have a smaller size.
They're calling 2 to 3 inches large. Okay.
Yeah, they do have a bigger 3 to 4 inch out of stock, and then they have smaller 1.5 to 2 out of stock.
So that large is probably somewhere between that 54 and 64.
Yeah. And they are, according to this, both unsexed and wild.
Yep. Yeah, they really are stunning. They are. They're nice.
Yeah.
Yep. My Blue Phantom cost me $75 at around 2.5 inches.
Yeah. Wow.
What was I thinking? I don't know. You probably seen it and fell in love with it. You're like, I'm going to have it.
Yeah.
Water under the bridge, right?
Yeah, I was going to get blackworms this week, and I didn't.
Same size as albino bristles.
Is that the mature size, Jose? Is that what you're saying? About the same mature size?
It cost
60 at 2. Wow.
cost you 60 pounds at 2 inches.
Is that what it? Six? Can I say that? 60 quid? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Pound quid.
If you're but you would be, if you were in England, you'd be would be considered, I think, Tory. So you'd be 60 pound, is what you would say. Probably. I'm not sure exactly, because as a capitalist, yeah. So there you go. That would be, you'd be a pound. That's cool.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a pound. Except 2
When I
pounds.
worked in a butcher shop, yeah, it is, and the same quid.
Yep.
Yeah, or quid, same thing. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, so for a 2-inch fish, holy geez, that's pricey. Let me break out my handy dandy conversion app. Currency, British pound.
Unsexed and wild. Sounds like most hobby. Yep.
And the US dollar.
And
So
that's why
that's,
he has the DR in front of his name.
That's $80 US.
He knows.
Hey, oh, I get you. Sure. Because he knows stuff.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Unsexed and wild. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we
Cool.
are at 6 o'clock, Ron, and we made promises to our better halves, and unfortunately, I got to pop out of here.
Yeah. And I'm going to do that too, because there's stuff I need to do before we're going to go out shopping after she's done. She just wanted like a half an hour to decompress from the hard day at the office. So
hopefully she can relax. Yeah, there's a hard to find here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's scarcity. Is drives price.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
Jeff, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
Always a pleasure. And everyone else in the stream, thanks so much for being here. If I missed anybody coming in, I apologize. Thanks for being here. Should say thanks for being here.
We'll be on Saturday, or if not on Friday for David's stream, but we have the auction Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Going across the bottom, 621 this Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern. Yep. Be there, be square. Just be there.
And send me your list, guys, who haven't done it, who wants to be in the auction. Get them to me as soon as you can.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, y'all. See you.
Much love. Bye-bye.
Bye.